Let's do this. Hello and welcome everyone to the 18th?
18th.
18th! I wrote it down right this time. Episode of Crown and Conquest. We are playing through the Kingmaker adventure path where our brave players will carve their own trail through the stolen lands. Today's episode is called The Stag Lord.
Dun dun dun.
My name is Jake, and I will be the devilishly handsome DM for this adventure. I am, of course, joined by our players. Dex Kane, played by Aaron.
No, yes, I'm here.
Javier, Valverde, Castejon, Abelar, played by Abe.
Hello.
Taenn, Indage, played by Alex.
Greetings, adventurer.
And Kai, played by Caleb.
Hi.
Previously on Crown and Conquest, the final battle has begun. The Stag Lord has shown himself and challenged the party to a fight. Prior to this, of course, they unleashed the power of a bear owl.
Yes, Beaky.
Funny you say that. A few things of note. Javier unleashed the power of Beaky.
Yeah.
Literally what I have written down here. That's
Got
incredible. Dex, of course, inherited Abe's terrible rolls.
I certainly did last session. Wow, we flip-flopped. I think I did a total of like 15 damage, and Javier did like 150.
I was just critting, folks.
Yeah, it was a bloodbath, honestly. It was pretty brutal. Taenn, of course, covered the party 6. Just went around.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody got through.
That's true.
So, you know.
I ran over to help and
Right.
it wasn't even needed.
Yeah.
And, of course, Kai unleashed her psyche just in time to start the boss fight stupefied.
Yep.
Love it.
Great.
I'm so excited.
It's fine. She's already done one round. She's only got one left. It's fine.
We anti-buffed for the boss is what we did.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
You guys, it was a little too easy, so you're like, let's make this
Too easy.
interesting. You know what?
Yeah, true.
Alright, so I'm gonna, I guess before I unpause and start this boss fight, do you guys want to talk strategy at all, or should I just go ahead and launch us into this?
Well, I think Alex gave us a strategy. Hit him, right?
Yeah.
That is true.
We do have
It's-
this one other guy that I don't think we've touched yet, right? Have we?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I don't think we
I don't think
have
we've hit this guy.
the archer.
Yeah, I don't believe you have.
And then the guy next to this guy's unconscious, right? This is
Yeah, that's
Fulgrim Sneed.
Fulgrim Sneed.
Fulgrim, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I should have
Fulgrim.
mentioned that. Fulgrim, the bounty that you had almost no information on. He's here. Turns out he was here the whole time.
2 or 3 times over the last couple weeks where I was just very bummed. I was like, man, there's like this whole ecosystem of people in here that we can
Oh yeah.
explore.
No, I was looking through my notes. I was like, man, I have a lot of notes on these guys. That's fine. That's
Don't
cool.
need 'em.
Yeah.
I guess not.
We're gonna make sure all their hit point values are 0 or lower. And
There you go.
ours are gonna stay above 0.
I
At
mean,
least
I
one
love when
of
you guys
us
talk
above
strategy.
0.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Is the wind going to ensure they're all drained of blood too?
I mean, sometimes the wind does what it wants.
Oh, yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I am going to start this off. And first up, we have the Stag Lord.
Okay.
Ooh.
He comes out around. Go ahead.
Can we see a photo of him one more time?
Oh,
Just
of
as
course,
a
of
like
course.
refresh.
Yeah. The effect has been lost. It's been too long.
Man, this
There he
guy.
is, haunting.
Scary dude, man.
Still not sure if that's his face or his face is over to the
Pan-
right.
Panda paint on his face, I feel like.
That's
You
his
think
face.
that's his face?
I think it is.
I think it
look
is.
Look at the orientation
Could,
of
like-
the antlers.
It
And I
could be
think
like the
that
back
thing
of his
off the
head.
side is the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be the back of his head. That'd be a weird angle.
He's like looking all the way over his shoulder.
He's looking over his shoulder,
Like he broke
sprinting
his
the
neck.
opposite direction and readying
Yeah.
an attack.
Yeah.
Like, he's a wild man. You can't track him. You've never fought a man like
Hey, we
this.
tracked him to here.
That's fair. That is fair. So he staggers around this corridor, holding a longbow. Staggers, yeah? You like that? It's pretty good.
Nice.
But he sort of yells, What the fuck are you guys doing out here? Guess I gotta do everything. And he's going to lift his longbow and take a shot at Javier.
Under the influence or no?
It seems like it. Or he just woke up right at the beginning of a REM cycle.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the worst.
Ugh.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's going to take a shot at Javier. All right, we're starting off strong. That is a critical hit.
Oh, yikes.
No.
Big yikes.
Oh, I don't like that either.
That's a lot of dice. Big dice.
That is 30 piercing damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
He's gonna take another shot.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a hit.
Okay, well,
Oh.
this was a quick one, guys.
Yeah.
That is 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Still up.
All right.
Not even close.
The great thing is, like, his buddy's next.
Yeah.
He is.
Good thing we brought Tristan with us, am I right?
Yeah.
Speaking of, can you guys see him on the initiative tracker?
Yeah.
His buddy,
Okay.
no. But him, yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
yeah,
reveal him
yeah.
now. There he is.
Here's
There it
the
is.
buddy.
So his buddy is going to step to here, hold his longsword up, and sort of scream. Just sort of at you in your general direction.
Oh, no.
No.
I wasn't
He
expecting
seems-
that.
Very, very angry.
Yeah.
No.
And he's got one more. He's going to try to intimidate Javier. Because Javier is right there in his face.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good roll, actually. Boy, it didn't show me a degree of success. That's got to be against Will DC, surely?
17.
Yeah.
Yes, so that is a success. So Javier is frightened 1.
I'd be after those shots.
Yeah.
Man
And
screaming
this
in
guy
front of me.
screaming in my face.
Yeah.
It's okay, though, because your savior is here. Taenn!
All right.
Oh, Savior is here.
I'm busy
Taenn is-
on this side of the...
He has no idea what's going on. Is this the last, like...
I think I'd do a 2 action against dude down here.
Love it.
Bold choice.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a hit. And with that, the Stag Lord Bandit falls
All
dead.
right, you got him.
And
Nice.
then, as part of my 2 action, I'll junction backwards here.
Okay.
Junk. And then, actually, I'll go like this way. Maybe I can see this guy.
That's the unconscious guy.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, yeah. And nobody else I can hit, though.
There's 2 horses right here. Oh, look, Javier's dummy lit.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
Bloody.
Okay, I'll go here. And, I don't really have anything good to use my last action on. I'll just end.
Yeah, who needs 3 actions, am I right? You sure you don't want to try and do anything with that last action, huh?
Not really. I mean, I'll just move up, I guess.
Okay.
That's about it.
All All right, that's fine by me. Dex Kane.
All right, Dex is going to maneuver over to this railing again, where he felt like he had good cover and he could prop his weapon up a bit. And you know what we do. We're gonna zoom in here real quick and think real hard.
Somehow I never expected the first time you used that. I'm always like, what did I click? What happened? Oh, there it is. Yes.
Gosh, why?
It is continuous.
Man.
All right, well, we're just continuing this. All right, got it. Cool. I guess I'll. Can I recall knowledge about the guy, this man here? Do I know anything? What is going on with him? Why he yelled? Any of that fun stuff?
Sure. Give me a society check would probably work really well.
You got it. Society.
Ooh. All right. That gets you quite a lot. Is there anything in particular you are looking for, or sort of just like a vibe check?
I want to know what he is currently doing.
Okay.
It looks like he almost exploded when he screamed.
Yeah. Let me give you sort of the lowdown. So you see, as a reminder, here's what this guy looks like.
Yep.
He doesn't look like an angry fellow.
No,
He's
not
very
at all.
calm.
Actually, before this moment, with your check, he actually, you were impressed. He had sort of a very like refined fighting style. You get the vibe that perhaps he was like classically trained. Maybe went to some sort of academy. Maybe belonged to some sort of order. But seeing him now, a lot of that grace, sort of a lot of the subtleties are lost. And really, it just looks like he has flown into a rage.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Flown into a rage. All right. I'm going to consume my device of stratagem with that for my skill stratagem.
Okay.
So that I don't use it on this next attack roll. And then I am going to take a shots for my third action.
Okay.
I don't think you can shoot the same guy you're doing that against, in case you're planning on doing that.
I
think
can't?
If you pick skill strategy, you can't attack the
Oh,
person
you know what? You might be right.
that you did it against.
I'm pretty sure that is correct. Oh, you know what? Sorry, one last thing that I just realized he actually does have on his person. So, your knowledge check against the guy in a rage. You obviously see the silver Stag Lord amulet, but you see he's wearing another amulet, sort of underneath his shirt. But you get a good enough look at him, you can tell that it is a symbol of Aristil.
Oh. Where's Jod? Was it Jod?
Sorry, what was the
I think that's
question?
right.
Jod was the cleric of...
Oh,
Or priest.
yes. He was a druid. Ooh, I'll need to pull up the book, probably for that guy.
Then for my third action, what I would like to do is, because it's still fairly dark, it's rainy, I would like to see if I can be hidden behind this rail. I didn't take a shot. I don't really feel like I exposed myself, so I just want to hide, if possible.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Give me a stealth check, and you can roll this public if you didn't already.
It does it automatically blind under the hide action.
I think that's stupid. But fine.
I mean,
Okay,
you can reveal if you want. That's fine.
I mean, I'm gonna, because I think it's important that you have this information. Okay, so you are now hidden.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and just give you that.
Gracias.
Cool. Javier.
Alright. I even had my shield up for that whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Let's go Nash. He'll he's got like an arrow coming out his shoulder, and he'll hold up a finger to the guy. What? I'll be right back, right with you in 1 second. And I'll like step behind this wall here, and then I'm gonna use 2 actions to draw a potion and drink it.
Love it.
Good call. I confront line for a minute.
Yeah.
She's stupefied. What else does she go for, right?
11. Okay, so that's not nothing. But still not in great shape.
Yeah.
And that's me.
That's all 3. Shoot. Okay, yeah. Kai.
Well, Kai's still stupefied, so casting a spell seems like a bad idea. So she moves over next to where Javi's hiding out, and she also pulls out a potion, and assuming he leans down, pours it down his throat.
Yeah.
Shabam. Wow,
much.
1 higher.
Oh, 1 better. I was gonna say much better, but actually not. Okay, feeling good.
Something.
Feeling
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Was that move, pull, pour, 3?
Yep.
All right. Are you still stupefied?
Until the start of my turn, yeah. I believe.
Why? I guess it affects your saves, maybe?
Yeah, we'll save.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. It is the Stag Lord's turn again. And he goes, "What the fuck? Is that it? Are we done? I got up for this. Are you kidding me?" He's just gonna kinda... he's gonna just kind of move forward and take a kick at his, this guy, if you remember him.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He just sort of
Somebody
walks
from
up to
somewhere.
him.
Be a
Yeah,
really
Dovin
effective
from
one.
Nisrock.
I mean,
Just sorta-
Beaky really messed this guy up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, I don't even know if any of you hit him. I think Beaky just murdered him from full to dead.
I think he was just Beaky was so upset about his attire. He's like, "Why is there an ascot with everything else that's going on?"
Yeah. But so the Stag Lord just kind of staggers over to this guy and kicks him and goes, "Dovin, you sleeping on the job? What?" And he sees that he's dead. He's like, "Oh God, you gotta be kidding me!" And that is his turn. It's this guy's turn. What's he gonna do?
He's pretty angry.
He is pretty angry. Well, he's gonna move forward. He's gonna move to here, and he's gonna survey the scene. Let's see. Alex, do you want odds or evens?
Evens.
Ooh, alright. That's a 4. Scum to Taenn. So he rounds this corner, and he sees Javier just, like, borderline lying down. Blood everywhere, and he's like, "Yeah, that guy's dead." So he comes to Taenn, and he takes a swing with his longsword. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that is a hit. Taenn is going to take... Oh, that's a big hit. 15 slashing damage. And then... How much was that move? That was all 1. He's gonna take another swing with his longsword. Alright, that one's a miss. Taenn, it's your turn.
I didn't take damage.
Oh, that's weird. There we go.
There it is.
Went through that time.
Okay. We got a melee attack against this guy that's in melee.
Ooh, okay,
action.
alright.
Oh,
Ooh. Crit,
Decent.
baby.
nice.
That's a crit.
Against... Yeah, that's a crit.
Nice.
Ow.
nice.
You rolled an 18. That's a big number.
I guess.
Oh,
I'm not used to non-20 crits.
good damage roll.
That was a lot of
Decent.
damage.
And he says he does no damage.
I had to crit to get 20. Abby does like 32 regularly.
Normal.
Just normal.
Oh my god.
I will junction back. Let's see if that's a bad idea.
You hit him and you start to move back, and he follows you.
Oh.
No.
Oh, no.
Dang.
Step up and strike.
He does not do anything else.
Step up.
Okay, step up. My third action, I'm moving.
Okay.
Just get out of there.
Not that much.
Okay. He can, in fact, not do it again.
Oh.
Hate to see it.
Dex Kane, it's your turn.
All right.
You are hidden. Okay, you do still have hidden.
Yeah. Tell me, it sure looks like I can see the Stag Lord from here, but I need confirmation that I can see him from where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what we're doing then.
Let's do it.
Come on, big roll. Let's do it.
The whole screen darkened.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Nice.
That's pretty good,
On
though.
a 20 for like half a second. 14 though. I'll take it. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna take a shot here with a 14
At whomst?
at the Stag Lord.
The Stagged Lord. Oh my god.
The Stagged Lord.
That's a hit, baby.
Oh, it's what I like to hear.
Nice.
Thank you. All right, here comes damage roll, baby. Something good. Okay, 1-on-1 die. That is just
That's what you wanted, right?
big damage right
Welcome
there.
to the club.
To the club.
Love it. Love that. That's awesome. All right. Okay. Man. I'll reload on my second action here. Do I want to do anything else? Take another shot. You know what I'm going to do? Can I see this guy who's by the horses?
Yeah, for sure. You know what? I think at this point, these horses have probably gotten the fuck out of here anyways.
They're probably gone.
So, yeah,
Okay,
I'm just
they were
gonna,
just hiding
for
him, so I couldn't
clarity,
see.
I'm just gonna, get them out of here.
All right. Then for my second, or for my third action, I'm going to take a shot at him.
All right. Oh, you know what? It doesn't
Well,
matter. Okay.
You're right. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, that
you
one
are
doesn't matter.
absolutely right.
You are not hidden. What I was going to say is that the Stag Lord should have been flat-footed to you, so that was even more of a hit. It wasn't
Okay,
a crit,
good.
but
Well, we tried.
who would you like to use your shared stratagem?
Yep. I would like to use my search stratagem with Javi.
Hobby.
Alright.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and move off guard onto the Stag Lord right now, because it is Javier's turn.
Alright. I think Javier's gonna sprint down this guy. It's enough healing. Get a couple strikes. We'll see what we can do. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, he's gotta check. Okay. We're good.
Nice.
Let's go!
That's a
I feel like
crit.
that's crit. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It sure is.
Let's go.
It's exactly the same thing. What's his ass rolled?
The other character who's in this
Taenn roll.
campaign.
Dang, 28.
All right, and that is the critical damage. All right, he is not looking great.
Alright, we're
Nice.
gonna go confident finisher for the second strike.
I like it.
Ooh.
That's
19.
a hit.
Alright, let's go.
Get him. Heck yeah.
Well, not a great roll. It's 12.
That's enough, baby.
Alright.
Nice.
That is a dead man. Do you guys want to know some information about this man?
Yeah, he's got a family.
He used to be a paladin.
Oh, used to be.
Maybe I
Interesting.
should have. You know what I should have done this whole time? Whenever you killed someone, I should have given you a fun fact.
Yeah.
He used to be a paladin.
Okay. Oh, that's why. Yeah, you're saying that he trained under somebody, went to some kind of academy.
Mm-hmm. In
Became
fact,
angry. Yeah.
yes, very, very angry. He
Man.
hmm Full backstory. Have it all written down right here, just in case someone tried to talk to him.
Yeah.
Didn't have to worry about that, apparently.
Single father of 3 preteens, which is why he's so angry.
Do you realize how many episodes we could have spent in this?
I was so scared. Like, literally, I studied all of them, because I was like, I don't... Because it could have been anyone that you guys decided, you know what, we're going to hang out with that guy.
Yeah.
Wild.
Ugh. But I believe that's all 3 from Javier?
Yeah, that's right.
Alright, fantastic. Kai, you are
Alright.
no longer stupefied,
Indeed.
if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. So she will. And that guy's dead. Step around the corner here. Okay. Scared of
No,
Mr.
get in there.
Stag Lord. She's just going to. She just pulls up one of her hands and kind of swings it through the air, swipes it through the air as she casts Slashing Gust at Stag Lord.
Ooh.
Wait, what? That's some
Yeah,
kineticist shit.
Right?
Ooh.
Stealing Taenn's.
I can't even
for a
slash
bit.
gusts.
Wind synergy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is this a wind ability that does bleed damage?
Bleed damage?
No, it
This
is.
is so perfect.
Taenn
for
senses
Taenn.
it.
Yeah.
He's like, the wind. I can sense it craves blood.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Yeah, suspected as much.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for me.
That is 3. All right.
Just standing
Yeah.
right there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll be fine,
I
I'm
needed
sure.
to cast a spell this turn so I could unleash Psyche next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll something real quick.
You have more than 30 HP. You're fine.
I'm pretty sure you took more than 30 HP on your turn.
That's
So
true. That's true. I think it was 40.
All right, Stag Lord's turn. So he sort of looks up, having been shot, barely, but he did get shot. He goes, "What the fuck? What the hell is that?" And he's going to move to here. He sees you two. He sees Dex. And you see, well, you can't see his face. But he goes, "What?" He looks at Dex and he goes, "You, what are you doing here?" And he sort of glares at Dex.
Ooh.
There's not actually enough Vex for this. But you can see, it seems like he sort of takes a moment to just glare specifically at Dex, and he asks, "What are you doing here?" And then he's gonna take a shot with his longbow.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, that's a regular hit.
All right.
Dex, that is 6 piercing damage.
All right, just small blows. Got it.
Just a little bit. Taenn.
great.
All right. We're moving back up.
Coming back.
Oh, you took. I
got
a weekend
Don't
for
worry,
you, I
you
guess.
softened him before me.
Yeah. Let's see. Can go. I think I might have to move again. Let's see. Let's go. Up here. We'll take a shot at the Stag Lord.
Alright, let's see it.
Gonna be a mini.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Time for this 4 damage.
Almost as much as Eric's bullet did.
Almost.
Almost. Alright, do you have one more action?
That's it. I moved twice and then I shot the one action.
Oh, right, you were way the hell down here. Okay. Dex Kane, it is your turn. You're feeling very seen right now.
Yeah, at first Dex is confused and he just goes, "Oh, well, we were told by our charter to travel to the southwest into the Greenbelt and the Nile Marches and the Havilands Hills because the bandits needed stopped. Anyway, I'm gonna shoot you again."
That's me to warn him first.
Listen, more
answer-
people should warn their enemies before they shoot them.
You chose to answer his question.
Yeah, I mean,
What are you doing here?
He's so confused. I am going to reload. Oh, hold on. I had the wrong ammo selected. 1 second. Let me just
Oh my
unload
God.
it. I am going to. Dex is going to load an elemental ammunition.
Ooh. What
so he has
flavor?
one of each.
Ooh,
we're gonna
okay.
make it. We're gonna make it. What do we want? I should have looked up what elemental ammunition I want to use. Let's
the one
make
that's good
it.
against him.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I was thinking. Let's just make it acid.
Okay.
You know, we're gonna do what we do. Do a little thinking, a little vignette action. Are you serious?
Dude.
Oh,
So, do you want to use that for like an attack roll, or?
What time is
You're
it?
pointed.
Yeah, we're here pointing.
You're
doing
hero
it.
pointing.
We're
All
doing
right.
I can't be having these low garbage rolls. Come on, need a good roll.
Rolls a 1.
Hey.
That's better.
Nice.
That's better. All right, so we will make an attack against this man again.
All right.
And this time I'm gonna use the double barrel.
Okay.
Take a shot against him.
Big boy time. Let's see it.
Heck yeah. Here we go. Let's turn on stratagem. 24.
That's a hit. Just like it was last time.
Damage
Nice.
time. Up.
oh, big damage.
What's
You know.
big damage.
It's something.
It's good.
All right. Not too bad. And who would you like to give your shared stratagem to?
We'll go with the same person here. We're gonna go with Javi.
Avi. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I won't make him
Is
off guard
that-
right now because you have one more action, I think.
Is that just 11 acid damage? Is that how that works?
No, it's it just does persistent damage on hit.
Oh.
So
Can you roll that in the chat for me? That way I can just drag whatever that extra effect does onto him.
it doesn't have an option for me to roll that in chat.
If you click to the left, the image for the ammunition, it should roll it into chat, I think.
Nope.
Okay. Sorry.
Nope. Almost.
Okay.
Let me see if I can just look at it in my inventory and see if I can do it there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Sorry.
Oh, there you go. So he does one. Okay, so he's taking one persistent acid damage essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Big numbers.
Yeah, big old numbers.
And man,
stack
everything's
those?
going to help in this fight.
All right. The musket is out of ammunition, so we are going to reload with another elemental shot.
Love
And
it.
that is the end of my turn.
All right, Javier.
Okay. What can we do here? 15. 20. 35. Alright, we're gonna get it up in his grill.
All right.
I will. I think I want to hit him with the Bon Mo. Actually, he'll get up close to him and just. I assume he can smell liquor on this guy.
Oh, absolutely. He reeks of it.
Yeah. You're like, oh, you know what they say about drinking and fighting? It doesn't mix. Question is, where's my Bon Mo? There it is.
Ooh,
Pretty
that's
good.
a success.
24.
Yeah,
Nice.
he has been Bon Mitten.
Nice. Oh, I forget this doesn't have the panache thing on it. Neither does that one.
That's annoying.
Why not?
Wonder if we need to get you like a special action for
I
it
need
that
like
does
a
have
little,
that.
yeah, like a little panache thing I can drag onto. That one doesn't either.
What the heck?
There's no panache is gone. If I... Can I search it? Panache. As an effect? Or no?
Oh, here, I got you.
Oh, effect. There we go.
Yeah, okay, you found it.
Nice. Alright, I can do that. That's easy enough.
Nice.
Alright, and then we'll go for the strike.
Alright.
Get him.
Got the panache. Ooh! Not
That
great.
that is a miss.
Okay. Oh. He's mitted.
He is bond mitten.
Is that a miss with flat-footed, just to confirm?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Good call, though. Good call. I
Yeah.
did forget about that. But yes, it is still a miss. Kai, it is your turn.
Alright. So Kai is going to unleash her psyche, because she did cast Slash and Gust last round. So her eyes start burning like hot embers. And I think in a aura around her, where the rain falls through, it turns crimson and splashes on her gray clothes like blood.
Oh my god.
The wind.
It's the rain now. The rain
The rain,
craves
yeah.
blood.
And then she is going to cast a spell. I can't decide which one still, but I think we're gonna go... Oh, no, first action, sorry. She wants to heal Javi. I don't think I've used Restore the Mind on Javi yet.
I couldn't tell you.
There you go.
I
I think
don't
I've
think-
only used it
he
on
hasn't.
Dex.
Yeah.
Alright. Feeling
And
good?
then she will cast a spell. And she will cast Telekinetic Projectile.
Okay.
That's just flat, huh? 2 plus double your
Yep.
level.
Yep. It's not huge healing, but it's only a single action, so not bad.
Keeps getting better.
19.
19?
That is a miss.
Forge.
Nah, I'm not gonna hero point it.
Might need it.
Yeah. That's it for me.
That is it. Alright. It is the Elk Baron's turn.
Alright.
So even with Javi right here, he is just laser focused on Dex right now.
Well, dang.
And
He does not
says,
like you.
I told you, old man, if you ever left that basement, I'd do this. And he lifts his
Oh.
longbow.
He starts dancing.
And he takes
Call your
deadly aim at Dex.
Oh.
And he is going to take a shot with his longbow.
Good. That's what I like to see.
I mean, that I rolled a natural 20.
Of course you did.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
You think?
I'm gonna brace you for that.
Oh my goodness.
Bye, Dex.
Yeah, how does 41 damage sound? That sound good?
Yeah, sure. That's 18 more damage than I even have in hit points.
You can massive damage rolls.
Yeah, Dex dies for sure. No, I hate massive damage. That does put Dex down. And so...
You shouldn't have come out of the basement, Dex.
Yeah. He's told you before, old man. But with that, he sort of just goes, yeah! Fuck you, old man! And then he is going to pull out a longsword. So now he has a bow in one hand. Longswords are one-handed weapons, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sounds right.
Okay, cool. So now he has bow in one hand and a long sword in his other hand. And that is his turn. Taenn, what do you got?
Yep.
Dex just exploded 10 feet away from you.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yikes.
Let's
get away
that
from
bow
that.
shot. I'm probably like pinned to the wall.
Yeah.
It was a pretty nasty shot. He does also, I forgot about this, he takes 1 acid damage.
I feel like it's like the orc shooting Boromir like level of
Oh,
bolt
yeah.
hitting my chest.
Yeah, it was a pretty big hit.
Yeah.
I'm doing a 2-action blasts with the junction up,
Okay.
and I'm infusing Groan.
Okay.
Nice.
Here we go. Low number.
That is a miss.
I really like when you put like 7 paragraphs in the chat log so there's nothing visible except for something random.
Let's do. I guess we'll just try it again at -5. 1-action version.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Right, because you can junction.
Yeah.
You could hero
Man,
point.
it's crazy you can junction
Oh, I
before
could've-
or after.
I could hear a point. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. What else am I gonna use it for? Whatever.
Well, don't forget you can use it if you're gonna die. You can use it to not die. Not that that's a
not an
possibility.
issue. Is
but
it?
I mean, let me look at your health.
Is it?
Interesting. That's an interesting number you have.
Okay, let's
Go
just roll
on.
the second one.
Ooh, that was close to a 1.
That's a hit.
Nice. Something.
Okay.
All right.
Something.
When craving that blood. All right, Javier.
Okay.
You got him right where you want him.
Let's,
Maybe.
Yeah. Let's try. Let's see if we can hit him.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good number. I like that one.
Ridiculous rolls.
Yeah, that's
I
one of
like
them
that
good
one.
rolls. That's a critical hit, baby.
All right. Let's see what we got.
It's a pretty
Okay,
big
nice,
number. All
28.
right, 28. Yeah, he looks surprised by that one.
All right. Gonna do. I'm just gonna try for 3 strikes here. So I'm gonna do normal. It's 5.
What the heck?
All right.
That's a hit, baby.
It's this fort. It's this fort. That's
Yeah,
what it
Yes.
is.
he's special powers in here.
Yeah.
Now that Dex is dead, he's got unlimited
12.
power.
12. All right.
All
We're
right.
gonna do the. We're gonna do the map -10. I'm gonna try on the finisher though.
Okay.
See what we get. Well,
All right, that is a
there's
miss.
the 14.
But you do
So I
get-
get the.
Yeah.
Wait.
You
Half
do-
your precise strike. So I just hit this. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, and he
Extra
takes half of that, so
4.
he takes
Yeah.
4. All right.
Just
Hi.
get damage on him.
Yeah. I need to save Dex from dying.
It's fine.
If he rolls a 1, he's just dead.
Oh no.
Oh, he did get killed by a crit.
Yeah.
It's okay, he still has his hero. Oh.
Yeah. Thought of that too. Alright, so she's gonna need to cast a heal at Dex. So she's gonna use her only 2nd rank slot. Cast Soothe for Dex.
No, that's
Every part of that sucks.
Yeah.
Just let him die.
Yeah, really.
You
could
can
use
get
that for
another
better things.
android.
16 healing. And then with her last Psyche Unleashed action, she will use Restore the Mind on Taenn.
I gotta heal
Hasn't
him,
used
man.
it on him yet.
That's all Kai's doing this
Nice.
fight.
I
Yeah.
know. It's depressing for her, don't you?
Alright, that brings us up to Dex.
Yeah, brings us up to Dex.
So don't forget, you are prone right now.
Yes, all kinds of shaky. Dex is like trying to like prop himself up. He sees this double barrel musket laying on the ground beside him. He just kind of reaches out and grabs it. He's going to pick it up with, as one action.
I think I'm okay with you basically falling down with it still in your arms.
Really? Oh,
That seems like such a action tax. That you have to pick up your gun and then get up.
I'm just gonna lay on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that works too.
He is going to, for his second action, reload a regular round. Look down the barrel of this gun again, all just barely able to focus, but he's gonna point directly at this Stag Lord man and hope that he rolls well.
Oh my!
But you know,
Dude.
of course, we're in the fort.
Dude.
We're
So-
in the fort. Yeah, it's the reverse decks
the
and
fort.
the air fort.
With that, he's going to. Man, I feel like we've already done a lot to this guy. Is there any other information that he can glean from this? Maybe things that he was yelling, that Stag Lord was yelling at Dex, or
Yeah, roll me. I mean, society works again.
society works again. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Let's add in the skill stratagem.
All right. With that roll, he is drunk.
All right. Guy, he's drunk. Well, thanks for
Are
the
you alright,
healing.
Dex?
No, I have a big arrow stuck in my shoulder.
Is that three
That is
actions?
it. Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Brutal. All right, Stag Lord's turn. So now he has his longsword out. He turns his attention to Javier.
Alright, let's go.
He sort of glares at you, sort of like sizing you up. He goes, "So, I guess you helped my father out of that basement, huh? Well, this is what I think about that."
His father.
His father, oh no.
Dang.
And he's gonna take a swing with
His mother was an
longsword.
aunt?
Oh no.
That explains his face.
He is going to take a swing with his longsword. That is a regular hit on
Alright.
Javier for 12 slashing damage.
Yeah, that hurt. Okay.
Oh yeah, that hurt.
And then he's going to take another swing. That was terrible. That is a regular miss, though.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, Taenn. Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
little bit of
acid
damage.
Acid damage.
And
I love
he
we can see it
dies.
like explode on him. That's fun.
Ooh, and
Yeah.
there goes the acid. That is the only time I've never succeeded against a persistent check in my life.
gosh. Every time
All
you
of
say
my
that.
other characters have died to persistent damage.
2 action blast here. We junction up.
Okay.
I'm gonna put agile on this one. Weapon infusion.
Okay. What's it look like? What weapon are we talking here?
It's a hammer
Agile
Kinetic
hammer, I
electricity.
like it.
or something.
Ooh. It's a hit. Alright, double digits. And with that, the man is bloodied.
Nice.
We're gonna do another attack now
Alright.
with my agile.
Only -4, yeah, because it's agile.
Still not
That
great.
is, in fact, a miss. Is that...
That is it.
That is it, okay. You always, with the junction, I always... It's tough
Yeah.
to count. Javier.
Alright. I would like to activate my jeweled rice
Nice.
Oh my god.
to step
yeah.
10 feet.
Oh my god, that is huge.
Like
Nice.
so.
Does Javier like say something like jeweled rice activate?
Jeweled rice, go. I choose you.
I imagine he just has some in his pocket,
Yeah, he
stuffs in his mouth.
By the
This is
power
good.
of jewel
Dex,
rice.
this is great. You did a good job on this one. Well, there's some strikes. Let's see what happens. No.
That's not great.
It's not.
That's not
it's
jeweled rice's
it's not
fault.
great. That's true.
It's a miss. If that wasn't obvious.
Why is my thing saying failure gives me penalty. Oh, I have opportune riposte on. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it does anything to the roll.
It doesn't.
But
No, it doesn't change anything, but it does have. It just has that little box. That's confusing.
I was like, why would missing attack give me penalty?
That'd be so nice.
Alright, well, the second strike.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's the power of the
23.
board, baby. That's a hit.
Nice, 15.
15. He's still up.
Okay. I think that's me.
Stepped,
Step, strike, strike.
but the step is a free action. Right? Jeweled Rice is a free action.
When I take the it's free to activate, but when I take a step,
see.
I can
understand.
understand.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not a free step. It is when you step.
Right,
I
right.
get it. Okay. That does make more sense. Kai, are you stupefied
right.
again?
I am.
That's tough. That's rough,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
It's at least Dex made up for your missing turn.
Yep. Very much so.
Yep, totally.
So she has her wand at the ready, and she is going to try to cast magic missile out of it with all 3 of her actions.
Oh, are you? Is this an overcharge, or is this the first time you've used
No,
this
I
wand?
believe this is the first time I've used it.
Okay. I think you are correct. I don't remember you. Did you use it in the basement?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not used in my inventory, so I don't think I have.
Okay, great, fair enough. Do it then.
Yeah.
Do you want to stupefied even for a while? I guess you're using to cast a spell action, huh?
Yeah, I'm using cast a spell. So we're looking
Alright.
for a 6 here. Hey.
Nice.
Alright.
Alright.
Give me them missiles.
Magic missile. I'm just gonna roll them all.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not gonna play nice with whatever level it's
No.
supposed to be.
It is just level 1.
Oh, okay.
Should be 3d4 plus 7. Oh, no, not unleashed. 3d4 plus 3.
Imagine if you were unleashed, though.
I know, right?
Nice.
Pop, pop,
12
pop.
to mine.
He... Why didn't I go? There we go. He is still standing.
Dang it. I was hoping I would do it.
Alright, Dex.
Dex Kane,
Yeah, Dex.
your son.
I lean up on this horse tie-off post, level my gun as best I can, point it directly at my child, my only child that I had with my wife, who was an aunt.
It's your aunt wife.
Yes.
Let's go.
There it is.
What I'm talking about. Finally. All right, we're turning on double barrel just in case.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, you have to curve this bullet to get it around everybody.
That
Wanted
is
style.
a hit.
Heck yeah. All right, let's roll some damage, shall we?
Oh,
Two sixes. How would you like to do
Let's
this?
go.
Dex is so weak that the gun propels him backwards from shooting both barrels into the wall, and he drops it to the ground. I feel like the bullet just whizzes past everybody, right past Kai, right past Taenn. Just perfect strike. Maybe pops off one of the antlers and he falls on the ground as it hits him.
goes past Kai on the left, goes past Taenn on the
Yeah,
right.
curve
somehow.
Yeah.
of course.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I love it. And with that, the reign of the Stag Lord has come to an end.
Nice.
Well done,
Nice.
gentlemen. Well done indeed.
That was a fun fight. Even though I
Yeah.
am still bummed that we didn't talk to all of these guys in length.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's
Even though I
hard to
just
know,
healed
like,
for like 3 rounds straight. It's fine.
Yeah.
you're like in enemy territory. It's hard to know how far you can push. Just
Yeah.
like talking to
Yeah.
people before
Yeah.
I mean,
you're in a really
How
bad
charming
spot.
am I?
honestly, you guys set me up for failure because the last bandit who you were supposed to just kill,
Oh, yeah.
you
No.
became best friends with.
Yep. Yep.
So I was like, they're gonna do the same
We did
thing.
it the
obviously.
wrong way. Yeah.
Nope,
Of course not.
That was great.
totally not. A few moments later, who else but Tristan,
Oh, hey.
who's walking in through the front gate. hello. Did I miss anything?
Help!
Yeah, a lot.
Oh my. So Tristan goes around, takes a little bit of time. I'll roll up some heals for you guys, but yeah, the fort is yours. That is
Wow.
everyone.
Nice.
Free fort.
Man. So to confirm, that means when we camp here, we don't have to make any encounter rolls.
That is true.
Ooh.
Phew, that was a good roll. Whoops.
Yikes.
I declare this fort the seat of our new founded kingdom.
Well, it's funny you should say that. Because we'll resolve everything at this fort. You guys, there's a lot of areas you haven't really searched or anything, so we can resolve all of that. But we are going to be moving to kingdom building, which is
Oh boy.
the scariest sentence I've ever said.
Hey, it's no starship combat.
That's probably true.
Did you redesign all the rules for kingdom building from the ground up?
I did not. I did
Revised.
Yeah.
Somebody else did, and you just modified the work that they had done. Cool.
Somebody else redesigned it from the ground up, and you said, this isn't good enough, actually.
We need to bring arcs back into the game. Got to be able to shoot port and starboard. Come on. Oof. All right, Deck's feeling a little better. He's going to kind of wander around the forts here and see what else was going on here.
All right.
I think Javier will maybe wander back over to the other paladin, or the barbarian nay paladin over here.
Oh, yes. Yes. Let's see.
And he'll actually, before he does that, he'll go up to Kai and say, Kai, thank you. I really appreciate your potion there. That hooked me up.
Yeah. Sorry I couldn't cast Soothe, but, I was a little confused.
It's understandable.
Deck stands over the body of his son
His father.
and looks for some
His late
some
son.
mementos. See if there's anything you can take, just something to remember him by.
Let's see. All right. Well, okay. Abas first, so I'll start with the paladin.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he has a composite longbow,
Alright.
a longsword, some chainmail, a rusted iron holy symbol of Aristil. He has 2 lesser healing potions.
Okay.
Actually, can you just double click on him
Yeah,
and
you
loot
can
him?
just double click them.
Okay.
Sure can.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So I won't say it as exhaustively. Not a whole lot of note. The healing potions are very
Yeah.
nice, and he has a little bit of gold on it.
Okay.
And then moving on to Dex's late son, a composite longbow with a rune etched on it. And you are familiar with this rune. It is a +1. So that's a +1 longbow. Longsword, hide armor. Again, you can double click on him.
Yep.
And see everything. This should be mystified.
Oh.
His helmet seems magical.
Is it his helmet or is it just his entire head?
It does, in fact, appear to be removable.
Okay.
And not in like a he's dead so you can rip his head off kind of way.
Okay,
and
I
more
didn't
of
wanna-
like
yeah.
it is an accessory.
Okay. Man, seems magical, huh?
Magical helmet.
Tech magic.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, bing, bing, bing. It's a magic item.
It was scary.
I can try to do some
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that thing right now.
occultism.
Occultism will work. Yeah. All right. Yes, that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. That is enough. Let me identify that for you. Yeah, so, this impressive-looking helmet is crafted to resemble the skull of a mighty stag. Although made from bone, the antlers and helm are strong as iron. Well, the Stag Lord himself wears this helmet in the Kingmaker Adventure Path. Oh my god.
Wow. There you go.
Blah, 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 blah. While worn, you get a +1 item bonus to perception checks.
Nice.
You can also activate it once per day. You choose a single creature within 30 feet. You can focus your aim on them, and they are off guard to your next ranged strike.
Oh, damn.
Ah,
Hello.
what they used against Dex.
New Stag Lord.
Yes. My son's memento is, in fact, useful for me.
How poetic. Actually, with that check, you also realize that, while obviously the Stag Lord was using this, it seems like it was something made by the Church of Aristil. So it might actually be, if someone were a worshipper of Aristil, they might be able to get even more use out of it.
We should talk to Jod again. Oh, so Dex needs to convert, is what you're saying.
I mean, that is certainly an option.
True.
Is what's Tristan? Tristan's not. He's
Tristan, what are you? Pretty sure
I
not.
remember.
Nah,
something else.
Saren Ray.
Saren
It is
Ray,
Saren Ray,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
It is in fact Saren Ray. There is one other, well, yeah, really one other weird thing. You find a flask of wine, but that's not weird. That's kind of expected based on your interactions with this guy so far. But something kind of interesting you find is a lock of green hair bound with red twine.
Oh,
Just kinda-
Interesting.
Weird.
Does it look like anything that Dex would recognize?
Dex has seen hair before, yeah.
Yeah,
And twine,
but like
actually. He's
in
seen
this
both of those.
specific format, is the red twine like a familiar, twine or type of fabric that someone would use to do this type of thing?
Give me a check.
What would be good here? Let's see. I'm not good at religion right now. Occultism?
I will take occultism. You've never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you could speculate, but you really have no starting point even. You're a little lost.
Okay.
Are we sure the ant didn't have green hair? Like a memento of his mother.
Guess we can just keep it with us and see. Maybe somebody else we know would recognize this. Maybe, in fact, like somebody who is a worshiper of Aristil may recognize it. I don't know.
I'm gonna tie up our unconscious friend.
It's a good idea.
Good call.
I'm surprised. Does the Stag Lord, is he always sickened from being drunk? Or is it only at night?
He has a condition called perpetual hangover.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Is he actually sickened from that?
He is
That's
constantly
interesting.
sickened one.
Wow.
It's interesting that he has health potions because you can't drink potions while you're sickened.
The Stag Lord can willingly ingest food and drink while sickened.
Oh,
There we go.
It's in there.
Amazing.
nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, they thought of everything.
They did.
He's just used to it.
I mean, literally, the vibe is that he is always drunk, so he's just used to it now.
Mm-hmm.
What does the goth guy have anything on him?
Let's look. Let's
Forget what his
see.
name was.
Dovin from Nirosh.
Dovin.
He has here. You know what? I'm gonna bring him back so you can actually loot him. Surprise! He's alive. He gets up.
Oh, no. I mean, oh, yes? I don't know. Wow, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah. Well, he just died again.
Yeah.
Dead. There we go. He does have a +1 rapier.
+1 rapier, hey.
Nice.
It's pretty good.
And turquoise earrings.
earrings. All right, let's go.
Man knows how to accessorize.
You know what I
True.
don't see here? An ascot.
Also, don't see like 30 belts.
It's all in the studded leather armor, gentlemen. It's all part of that.
okay.
Just a special style of studded leather
Yeah,
armor.
you put that on, you look like this guy.
Exactly.
What about in this back, what appears to be kind of like a storage room?
Yeah. So that is a storage room.
Cool.
This long room contains a few piled crates, bags, salvaged lumber, and boxes of dried meat, cheese, and bread. You can see there's a bedroll unrolled on the dirt, and there's a small lantern right next to it.
Okay, all right. Got some food then. Maybe some supplies to discover, I don't know, maybe a new recipe.
Ooh.
Oh, do any of these other dead guys have anything on them? I think there were like only 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, there
they
were
have
so there
anything
were
of value.
quite a few. They're all going to have the same loadout as
Ox doesn't have
Baldrum.
anything special?
Okay.
Oh, Ox, that's right. Let me... I sort of trolled myself by...
Deleting.
Yeah. So Ox
That's
like here.
AUCHS, right? Ox?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
100% have him written down in my notes as OX.
He doesn't have a whole lot on him, but he does
no.
have knight and dragon toys.
Oh, no.
Aw.
Oh, that's upsetting.
That is very sad. And then as far as all the other standard bandits, of which there were quite a few, they each had a healing potion on them. So I think altogether you guys are going to be getting 4 of those. Because I think 1 or 2 of the bandits did drink theirs.
Lesser healing potions?
Yes, lesser.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add those.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Nice.
The Stag Lords, man.
Yeah, let's see what you've got stashed away in here. Also, I'm
Alright.
detecting magic through all these areas.
Lots
yes.
of bottles, just lots
Yeah.
of drinking.
Oh,
So
yeah.
many bottles.
So in this little room, thick layers of animal hides insulate the room's walls. In one corner rests a ragged bed draped with threadbare silks and thick furs. A stout chest serves as furniture, cluttered with empty liquor bottles. A few more bottles lie scattered about the floor, leaving the room reeking of stale alcohol. And
So a bachelor
of
pad.
course, yeah. Let me see if this is locked. Nope, not locked. Okay, yeah. So here is the chest.
Nice.
Just a
Look at
bunch
that.
of
Almost 100 gold worth of
bunch of
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Is that
that
another- no.
little loot tag up there is just, it looks like a button. It should be a button.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh yeah. There are a few interesting
Playing-
things. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, playing too much Baldur's Gate, where it's like just
Oh,
loot
yeah.
all.
Yep, 100%. But there is something interesting in this chest that's not listed, actually. You sort of, I guess... Yeah, so there's some kind of just, like, junk in there. There's, like, bedding, some cloth, some old clothing, a ring. And you also find 3 crudely stitched leather masks. And I guess I missed it. I assume someone took his helm off?
Mhm.
The Stag Lord? When you remove that, his face horribly scarred underneath.
Ew.
Like a combination of, like, wounds that scarred over, a lot of acid burns, some fire burns.
Wow. That's why
Yeah.
we couldn't tell what was going on.
Bet his dad
Probably.
did that.
Yeah. Probably brought up some
Dex.
past trauma with the acid attack.
That's why he targeted me. Checks out. Okay.
Plus, you have white hair.
True.
Like, I want to do a side by side real quick. Twins. Like, which one is which? I don't know.
I forgot how weird this dude looks.
Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, that's some uncanny resemblance
Striking.
right there.
Got leaves in his beard and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Wow.
I know this barrel cage is pretty nasty, but did it eat anything that had very nice armor on? By chance?
Unfortunately, no. It seems like mainly captives, that sort of thing. Just a few
Expected as
unfortunate
much.
souls. Yeah. No, I think you guys have checked basically everywhere.
But I haven't been up top, but I'm assuming it's just like platforms up there.
Yeah. Here, let me, Man, yeah, I didn't actually get to use this map at all. Let me pull you guys here. Let you guys take a gander at it. So I'm gonna put you like you just walked up the main stairs, just so you can see what this map looks like.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh.
Yeah. So you sort of have
Okay.
like
This makes so
yeah,
much more sense now.
This is where
Right.
poor Ox slept alone
Aw,
on top
with his
in
toys.
the rain,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and a bunch
Where
of
does
dead
the other
bats.
stair go down?
Oh,
it goes
there-
to a
You're
different
right.
section.
Yeah, if you remember, Taenn fought like 3 guys
Mm.
on the far side, because they came down over there
You're welcome.
rather than over here. Yeah, what a hero.
Oh yeah, so that one guy was just standing on this bridge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Not really anything up here though, in terms of like loot or anything. Even all of the guys who were up here are dead downstairs now. So
I'm really surprised they didn't do this on the same map.
yeah, I am too a little bit.
Like layers.
Yeah.
Just like a separate spot that teleports you
Oh.
over there. And
Or that too, yeah.
there's a mod that lets you connect spaces, like 3-dimensional spaces, so you could see people on the other map, like down below, if they were moving around in it.
That's
It's really
cool.
cool.
That's very cool.
So this other stairwell goes to a different area?
Just another platform
No,
up there.
that's just the back of the. Here, I'm gonna pull us back to show you where it lets out. So over here, nobody
Oh,
had
yeah.
walked over here. I don't know if you
There's
can see
just
my
like a
things
roof.
over there.
over this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So this is all covered, and then on the other side of this wall down here is where the stairs led out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so if you went down where Taenn had been fighting, sort of on the far right side of this map, at the bottom you would see the stairs going up.
Hmm.
Actually, I think you guys saw that last time.
We did.
actually.
We looped
We
all the
did,
way
yeah.
around the entire
Okay.
fort.
Okay, I thought so.
Okay.
All right, and there's one last exciting thing that happens. You guys level up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's class feat level.
It
Let's
is. This is
go.
level 4. Level 4, pretty big one.
Nice.
So that is basically all I have. There is one last thing we can do before we call it, and that is Fulgrim Sneak.
Ah,
You have a
yes.
side
Yeah.
quest to turn in.
We do.
In the interest of saving time, I'm just gonna hand wave you guys returning to whatever. The outpost,
Mm-hmm.
of which Oleg's Trading Post.
Oleg.
To be fair, with the main threat dealt with, this area has gotten a whole lot safer.
Okay.
Yeah. So you finally return him, actually alive. After a little bit, yeah, Keston Gares, the soldier who gave you this quest, is very grateful, particularly that you returned him alive. He swears that, he's grateful that he gets a chance to sort of avenge his betrayed brothers. And a few days later, he arranges for the delivery of 3 common +1 weapons.
Ooh.
So if
Okay.
any of you don't have a +1 weapon, or would like another +1 weapon, you get 3 of them.
Nice. We also, for what it's worth, have the Tassel Worm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. Let's see where that one is.
We have 2 of them, actually. In case that matters. I doubt it does.
Yes. So this one, you turn it in, and this one was actually from Oleg. He's excited. He starts. Oleg. He says, you say like, "Oh, here it is." He goes, "Yarp," and Svetlana says, "Oh my God, he's so excited." A few days later, you see that he has stuffed and mounted it
Nice.
in the middle of Oleg's trading post, and as a reward, he gives you 5. I'm gonna assume that this is a talisman. It is a lover's knot.
Ooh.
Yes, so this is a talisman that is affixed to armor. When you activate it, you regain 2d6 hit points.
Oh,
Dang.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, that's actually really good. And so you get 5 of those.
nice.
5.
Put one of those on.
5. And also, a fun little thing, I don't think this applies to any of you, but if you have the battle medicine feat, you get 2d6 plus 7.
Dang it. I knew I should have
Ooh.
taken battle medicine.
Battle Medicine's really good, man.
Hey man, you guys are gonna have a little bit of downtime if you want to retrain. Just saying.
You can just retrain that?
Oh yeah, you can retrain anything except your ancestry, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can change
Wow.
classes, you can change your feats, you can change your spells.
Coming back as a cleric, guys.
Wow. Is that just a 2e thing?
Oh
Could
yeah.
you do that in 1e?
One
There was
had
retraining
rules
for
for
1E,
it,
I
but it
think.
was I had never dealt with them. It's really easy in 2e. It's basically just time. A lot of times if you want to change something like classes, you need like access to someone who can teach you to do it. You know what I mean?
With
Yeah.
us.
Or at least like a reasonable
one.
way to like
With
justify
us.
in setting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to be trained in medicine. I missed that part.
Yeah. Yeah, because we are entering a period of time where you guys are going to spend quite a bit of time setting up your kingdom.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
In-game, quite a while. I'm thinking next session, we're probably going to spend most of the time you guys are going to be setting up your kingdom, naming it, appointing leaders. It's going to be a whole thing.
Nice.
I will encourage you. I think the module that Alex found for the camping rules has an entire kingdom section that
does.
seems very extensive.
Oh, yes it is.
Okay.
Oh, yes it is.
Okay. All
I
right.
keep opening it and going, oh my god. Oh no.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, I also, I will send you guys links to the kingdom rules. You know, take a look. We will be suffering through it together. So, I'm going to do my best to know it to the best of my abilities.
Love it.
But yeah.
There
Yeah,
should be
congratulations.
there's a section we need to read on it too, right? To be prepped.
I mean,
sure.
you guys basically can have everything I have. The only thing you
Okay.
can't know is the, there's like kingdom events. If you see anything that refers to a table of kingdom events, obviously don't read that.
Got it.
It's essentially random encounters, but for the kingdom. And then there's also, there's going to be like plot important kingdom events that are going to happen. It'll be a whole thing. I will send you guys links to the rules. Take a look if you get a chance. I am probably going to spend the next week reading them as much as I can.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. We'll see.
I love
Uh,
systems built on systems. It's like
I know.
like an arbitrary second system for something else to deal with. You're like, all
Yeah.
right.
All right, let's. What keeps scaring me is I have heard that this is the simplified version because from 1E it was way more complicated, and I'm like, really? It was harder before. Yikes. But all right. As we're wrapping up, are we good for next week? Next Monday is a holiday. So I'm not sure if people will be traveling or not.
I'll be around.
I will be here.
It'd be good.
I should be here too. I'll
Okay.
let you know if something comes up last minute, but
Okay,
I don't
please
think
do.
I have anything.
All right, then we will plan for Monday.
Nice. Which I'm certain you are excited about. Just 1 week out of From Kingdom.
I am so scared.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Heck
we'll
yeah.
do our due diligence too, Jake.
Okay.
Don't
All
worry.
right. Thank you.
I'll try to really digest the rules. I'm sure it's going to have like a sort of kindred spirit to Starship Combat, so I'm really just going to want to really ingest it.
Yeah, I
Excited.
am tentatively optimistic that once we start going, it's not too bad. But
It's going to be like camping. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be to struggle the first time, and then we're going to slowly ramp into it. Then we'll be like, easy. No problem.
I hope you're right. All right. Well, with that, I think we're all good. We're done here.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Sick. All right. See you.
All right.